here we have the Volkswagen Tiguan Match on a 64 plate. I'm going to start by showing you around the outside of the car, and then we'll hop in and run through a few controls on the inside. But as you'll see from the outside, it's a 5-door car with alloy wheels and tinted windows. Let's start off inside the boot and then work our way around the rest of the car from there. So as we approach the back of the car, you'll notice we've got reversing sensors, plenty of boot space, along with that 60/40 split folding rear seat and ski hatch. And then underneath this section, we have a space saver spare wheel as well. Okay, so I'm just going to work my way back round to the front of the car now, and then we'll hop in and run through a few controls on the inside. But now that we've done a full circle of the car, you can see that it's in wonderful condition the whole way round. Just briefly before I climb in, I think it's well worth seeing the interior from this exterior point of view. As you can see, the seats are in great condition. There's plenty to run through on this dashboard, so let's hop in and we'll do that right now. Okay, so we're going to start with the dials. On the left hand side we've got the rev counter, and on the right hand side the speedometer and the fuel gauge. In the middle you can see the trip computer, which includes the total miles on this car, which are 23,467. Directly above that you've got a trip computer, the information of which can be changed using the buttons on the right hand side of the steering wheel, which you can see me doing now. There's various menus to the left and right of that: audio, as you can see, telephone, and then all the way back round to driver data, which is where we were a moment ago. And you can change things like your settings, so you can change convenience, you can change the way the car's locked, the windows open, mirror adjustments, all of those sorts of things. If we back out to the steering wheel, on the right hand side of the buttons I was using them just a moment ago, and a back button will take you back one menu, should you have gone too far down through the menus. And on the left hand side we've got stereo controls. Over in the centre is the stereo itself. So on here you can see already you've got DAB digital radio. There's a few different settings. It's all touchscreen, so you've got DAB, FM and AM radio. When it comes to other ways of listening to music, we have a CD player, and then we've got auxiliary connection as well. So you can listen to music in a number of ways on this car. Beyond that, if I put the car into reverse, the parking sensors will come up. So not only will you get the beeping front and rear, but you'll get a visual warning or signal as well. Beneath that, we've got the dual zone climate control, so you can adjust the temperature independently on either side of the car. Turn the air conditioning on from there, fan speed up and down in the middle here, or you can hit auto and it will maintain these temperatures for you, and you can override that by simply overriding the fan speed yourself, or adjusting the fan speed yourself. Above that you can select the direction you would like the air to be flowing in. Down the bottom here we've got various buttons, so starting from the left we can turn off the traction control should we wish to. This is the stop and start, so this car is designed to cut out in traffic to save you fuel. Pushing that button turns it off, as I've just done there. This car is able to park itself in a space. It takes control of the steering by itself. Pushing that button activates that, and then just follow the instructions on screen. There's a full video on how that works on our Facebook page, incidentally. And then this button will turn on the front parking sensors. Reverse. When you put the car in reverse, they will always come on by themselves, but if you want to put the front ones on in isolation, if you were driving into a space forwards, you can do that from that button there. You then have the 6-speed manual gearbox, an electronic handbrake with auto hold function, and all the way back in the centre armrest we've got a media in connection and a cable just here that plugs into that. All that leaves me to say is thank you for taking the time to watch this video. If you'd like to come and see the car in person and have a test drive, please feel free to call any of our MJA sites. We'd love to hear from you soon.